If you're not happy, it's because you're not serving. Period. If you keep waking up every day and feeling like today doesn't matter, that it's not going to serve anybody, then you won't be happy. I think this is unfortunately where so many people are. You wake up and you feel like, I'm not going to make anything today that matters. Nobody cares if I show up. The work I'm about to do is not meaningful. That's the path down to depression. Meanwhile, if you do wake up and feel like today matters, I'm going to make something that will serve somebody else, touch somebody's life, whether it's the world or just one person's life. If you feel like today is going to matter to somebody else, like what you're going to make today will matter, will touch at least one human life, you're going to wake up a lot happier, a lot more fulfilled, and with a lot more purpose. I look at this. I'm here making videos on a winter day here in Toronto, Canada, making videos, just talking to my phone. And even though I'm just by myself, well, I'm not quite by myself, I've got Nina. Hey, Nina! I'm just talking to my phone, but I feel like what I'm making is gonna hopefully touch you. That I'm not just talking into my phone, that I'm talking into the world. And maybe this video blows up and gets a million views, or maybe 8 people see it. But the intention going in is that today is gonna matter. When I woke up this morning, it's a Tuesday morning when I make videos. Tuesday is my YouTube day. I look at my calendar, I see what's on there, like I'm gonna make videos today that are going to touch somebody's life. And some of them do blow up, right? We've got 400 million views on the channel, and some of them don't go very far, and that's okay too. People ask me, how do I stay so consistent? How have I made videos? I've been making videos since April 2009. Been making a video, at least one video a day for the past, I don't know, 7 years? How do I stay consistent? How do I stay on it? Because it's serving. Even though it's just me talking to a phone or talking to camera, there's no audience, it's serving. At least I feel like it's serving. And that's the difference, right? If you're making something every day, you may not always get the end result, right? A lot of times if you're making a product, it may take you weeks or months to actually get something out to the market before you can actually give it to somebody and see their reaction. But how do you feel about it? The problem is the feeling. You don't feel like it really matters, and if you feel like it doesn't really matter, you won't show up as your best self. You won't put in the energy, you won't put in the effort, and you're gonna slowly slip into a really negative spot. That's why so many people are depressed. So you have to be able to connect what you're working on to serving others, period. It's why I wrote Built to Serve. You wanna know, so how do you do it, right? How do you actually connect purpose? How do you actually serve? Well, that's why I wrote Built to Serve. And super quick, there's a 3-step process I guide people through. It's the who, the why, and the how. And the who is to figure out your most important core value. Mine is believe. What's yours? You know, if I'm not happy, it's because there's not enough belief in my life, either in myself, lack of self-belief, or believing in other people. When you figure out what your most important core value is, your who, it gives you your compass, your roadmap for the rest of your life. I'm gonna believe in people until I'm gone. I'll be 180 years old, making hologram, VR videos, or whatever technology's out there, still trying to believe in other people. So the first step is your who. And if you think about all of the things that have made you come alive, your favorite movie, your favorite teacher, the people in your life who you love the most, who give you energy, there's a common theme between them. Mine is believe, yours is something else. When you figure that out though, it gives you a lot more clarity and a lot more direction and a sense of how you're going to serve, right? I serve people by giving them more belief. That's why I make these videos. So who? The next is your why, and your why is your purpose, and your purpose comes from your pain. You want to talk about fulfillment, you want to talk about serving, you want to talk about living your purpose. Everybody wants to serve and help, but the ones who will help the most, the ones that we'll feel the most connected to, are the people who currently are who we used to be. It's great to buy a coffee, you know, for somebody behind you in line, or when you're driving like this, let somebody else in front of you. Those little acts of kindness, that's fantastic. It'll make you feel good for the moment. But the deep fulfillment, the deep level of service will come from seeing somebody in front of you and seeing yourself in them, seeing yourself from 5 years ago. And then in you talking to them, and you uplifting them, you start seeing the hope in their eyes, that light bulb moment for them that they don't have to stay stuck where they're at. Because of meeting you, they can transform their life. They can end up in a better spot. You've given them the hope and inspiration in a way that nobody else can. When you see somebody like that and you help them, that's so much deeper. That's real fulfillment, and you'll never get sick of it. So a lot of people have a painful past. You have a painful past. Something happened to you that was super painful. And we try to forget it, we try to move past it. But the actual way to heal from it is to help other people who are currently going through it. So that's your why. Your why is your purpose. Your purpose comes from your pain. So who, why, how? The next step is the how. Well, how do you then go off and do it? How do you actually go and help people? Well, whatever your recipe was, I call it the recipe for success. Whatever your recipe for success was to get you out of the hole that you were in is teachable. The thing that saved my business was me modeling Bill Gates. Looking at Bill Gates when my company was, I quit on my business, right? When I told my business partner, I quit, I'm out, I can't do this anymore. I need to feel like I'm a valuable human being again. I woke up the next day and said, I can't quit on this, I have to keep going. And I looked at Bill Gates's company, which was a software company, Microsoft. I had a software company. It was the first one that I could think of. And I looked at his story and saw how he did it. And that strategy that he used was the thing that saved my company. And so ever since, I've been teaching people how to model success. Even in this video, right? Simon Sinek. I want people to model his success. I want people to learn from him. And I want to share his wisdom and then my take on it. And what have I been doing for the past however many years? Modeling success, both for myself, but then also for other people. So when you think back to the hole that you were in, the struggle that you were going through, everything that you suffered with, you probably tried a million things to try to get out of that hole. Most of them didn't work. Most of them didn't work. But you found 1, 2, 3 things that actually did work, that worked for you. That's teachable. That's not some fluke. You can now show other people how you did it. And that will inspire them to make the change in their life as well. And so if you follow the process, and again, it's all inbuilt to serve, but that's a quick synopsis. If you follow the process of the who, the why, the how, you figure out your single most important core value and recognize that if you're not living it daily, that's why you're not happy. 2, you figure out your why and that your purpose comes from your pain and that there's so many people out there who need your help that you can guide them, inspire them, uplift them, make them feel like they can change their lives too. And then the how of however you got out of the hole that you were in, you can teach other people how to do that too. If you live that every day, you'll have a lot more fulfillment. You'll be a lot happier. At the end of the day, you want to feel like what you do matters. What you do is important. And that you touch somebody's life today. And that's how you do it. To the who, why, how process.
If you want another Evan Rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
You need to set a goal so big that you'll never achieve it. Set a goal that you will never accomplish, that's never going to happen,